Ow! It doesn't hurt that bad. Good morning, everybody. This is day 35 or something like that of being a newbie farmer, and it's a beautiful morning. We're out here today. We gotta move Lola and Pablo to some new grass, and yeah, I'm really thankful. Yesterday was Easter, and we got to have a bunch of family and friends over and just spend some time out here in this beautiful area. It was just truly wonderful, and so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for Resurrection Sunday and what it actually means. I'm thankful that Jesus Christ is risen from the dead. I'm thankful that I get to do this every morning. Sometimes I feel like I want to complain a little bit, and then I just have to remind myself it is a privilege to be here. It is a privilege. And so it's a privilege to do what I'm doing right now, and I hope you join me. Let's go. There's no finer air to breathe. None whatsoever. Good morning, Lola. How are you doing? Lola and Pablo. You can watch Daddy, and eventually you'll be able to help. All right, Anastasia, here. You can help me with this. Come here.
How far?
Here.
Does it not matter how far?
No, Daddy's going to tell you exactly what to do. Okay. You're going to hold this. Hold this like this.
Why is Lola going pee in her
Hold it straight up. Porque hace mucho frío afuera. Okay, now walk toward me. All right, this is our solar panel battery. Solar panel powered battery. That's right. And this is what powers the electric fence. Anastasia, no. And so you gotta move this daily too. Shove it in the ground right here. No. Grounding rod. And then this. And maybe touch it for good measure. Ow! It doesn't hurt that bad. All right, Lola. I love when she's eating fresh grass right here, and you can see the dew, the water just kind of glistening off the grass, and the sun is coming up, and the sun just hits her back and reflects just like a painting. It's like the most majestic thing I've ever seen. Anyway, I wonder how much time that took. Now we gotta go move the chickens and check on the baby chicks.
We're in a little green tree.
All right, you can go inside. Is there eggies?
I think one is inside.
Yeah, you want to go inside? I don't see one.
Yeah.
Here, wait. No, chickens. You're not getting out yet. You gotta get your water out of here. You gotta get your food. Oh, Izzy, don't spill it, because we don't want. Maybe it's too heavy. Yeah? Okay. Alright, going downhill is way easier than going up. Oh, come on. Alright, the chickens do a pretty good job pressing in that manure, which is good. Hopefully they're getting bugs. Yesterday I noticed that the flies were starting to bother Lola, because it's finally like the sun's coming out, flies are starting to come out, and she had all these flies on her face. So I gave her some garlic, and I hear that that's a pretty good natural remedy for flies. All right, let's go do this. So, chickens are pretty remarkable. I got to introduce you to Fluffy. You'll see which one she is right away. Here's your water, chickies. And here's your food. There's Fluffy. Her feathers are all like backwards, but she's my favorite. The other ones kind of pick on her. But chickens are a remarkable animal. I agree with Joel Salatin. He talks about the chickenness of a chicken. Chickens were made by God to express a particular glory, if you will, of pecking and obviously laying eggs, but they were meant to see the sunrise. They were meant to see, to be on grass and pasture. And if they're removed from that environment where they can't express their glory, the chickenness of the chicken disappears. And it's fun to kind of watch them. We have 30 more baby chicks. Hola! You're playing with the water table? Jesus is walking across the water? Yeah, so I don't know if anybody's seen those little rubber Jesus loves you figurines. They're like this big, but it's like a little figure. It looks like a Lego, but it's squishy, and it says it's Jesus. She got one of those yesterday, and she's pretending that Jesus is walking across the water on her water table. That's hilarious, but also encouraging. That's cool. So yeah, we got baby chicks. Let's go check on those now. It's also just really cool that it's that time of the year where the sun is out and kids can be playing outside at like 7:30 a.m. I don't know if you guys remember this, but like, how early would you be out of the house playing outside when you were like 10 or 12 years old? I was riding my bike, playing basketball across the street with the neighbor kids, like pretty early, at least during the summers. Super early. And I can feel the summer in the air. All right, let's see how the chickens did. Some of them got out. You trade one problem for the other. Before this, they were in the garage. They were in these boxes. It was way too crammed, and they would kick bedding into their feeder. I'd be emptying it out all the time because it was just so much. It was just like packed in there. I'm like, how do you even do that as a baby chick? Um, but then now it's like, this is my new morning chore, is rounding them up if they escape. Organic chick starter. I don't really know if it's organic. It says it is, but you never know these days. I'm gonna squeeze out. Maybe it was too early to put them in here, but I'll go get the other ones. And oh my gosh, why are you squeezing out? Stop. Why? What's the purpose? Your food and your water is here. Everything you could ask for is right here. Well, I guess the important thing is that they're alive. Oh, I just knocked my head on that. That's my punishment for recording myself like this. Okay. Hopefully they just get used to it. Let's go see if we can get these other ones. Are you stuck in here? All right. This one's going back inside. Man, I don't know how this one got out. He's a big guy. I got the last two. Here they are. They tried to escape. It's actually good to hold baby chicks, so that way when they are bigger, they actually let you pick them up. I'll get them some more food. And then the chores are done for the morning. And then we get to eat breakfast. All right, thanks for hanging out with me this morning. And if you're thinking about getting a cow, I'm going to reiterate, like I always do, just go get a cow. If you have the property for it and you want to be self-sustainable or self-sufficient, go get a cow and just learn. Just do it.